Guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good weekend as we are here for Arsenal taking on Manchester United in the Premier League. Hopefully we're in for a cracking game, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to share on the screen team news with you guys so you can see how both Arsenal and Manchester United are lining up. So as you guys can see, Arsenal lining up with 4 at the back, 3 in midfield and 3 up front. United going with a slightly more defensive formation, 4 at the back, 5 in midfield and 1 up front. But I expect that was going to be a flexible midfield that will potentially compress when they're defending and break out when they're in attack. So we'll see how that works out. Let's quickly go to the chat as we're waiting for the teams to get underway. And Dave early with us. How you doing, Dave? Dave Shield saying, good afternoon, Gaz and all. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Dave saying, going to be a good game this, and I'm going with a 4-2 Arsenal win. Cool. Well, thank you very much for that, Dave. Dave with the early score prediction. Awesome stuff. Welcome to the show, Dave. As I say, mate, hope you're having a good weekend. And yeah, 4-2, if that's the case, mate, we're in for an absolute cracker, aren't we? 6 goals would be really enjoyable to watch this afternoon if it turns out like that, either way, from my perspective. So, yeah, nice one, Dave. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. Always good to see you, Dave. Stevie saying, afternoon, Gaz and all. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you very much for making yourself available, as always, mate. Top man. So we're underway as both the teams on the pitch now, and it's United to get us underway. Arsenal playing in their traditional home kit of white shorts, red shirt with white sleeves, as United playing in their wannabe Newcastle kit, which is black shorts with black and white stripes, shirt. Really strange to see United playing in that kind of kit. But it is what it is. It's the Newcastle wannabe kit for United. So thanks for that, Stevie. Dave's saying, so far, so good, Gaz. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dave. Always a pleasure to have you with us, mate. And let's hope you're right with the amount of goals. Don't matter to me which way it goes, whether it's 4-2 to Arsenal, 4-2 to United. Hopefully, Dave is right with the amount of goals, and we have a goal fest this afternoon. That would be awesome. Arsenal now on the attack down that far side as they ping the ball over the top. Now ball crossed in as United managed to knock it away up the field. Now Arsenal come again as they play the ball out wide to this near side. United coming to press the ball as Arsenal play it all the way back to the halfway line. So Arsenal just knocking it about at the moment on the halfway line as they come again down this near side. So nice one, Dave. Dave also saying, afternoon, Stevie. Top stuff, Dave. Thank you, mate. Oh, awesome. Loving the positivity, as always, from you guys. Thank you, Dave. So Arsenal now just probing on this near side as United challenge for the ball, but Arsenal managed to keep possession as they now try to work through that press. United doing their defensive duties okay early on, as now Arsenal switch to play out to the opposite side on the attack as they take it towards the byline. Attempted cross, and it's blocked off by United, and that will be a corner to Arsenal on the far side. So nice one, Dave. GB, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. GB saying good day, Gaz, and the Den crew. Looking forward to your commentary. Haven't got live coverage. Okay, GB, I'll do my best to keep you informed, mate. Welcome to the show. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend. I know it's probably late at night over there for you in Australia now, maybe early morning. I reckon what is it? Probably about around midnight-ish, something like that over there where you are, mate. But thank you for that, GB. Welcome to the show, mate. As I say, good to have you with us. Arsenal taking the corner short. as they come in now. Attempted shots, it's blocked off and it's deflected away. And now United were able to weather that storm as now they can build from the back. So thanks for that, GB. Welcome to the show, mate. Stevie saying hi, Dave. Nice one, Stevie. Top stuff, guys. And Stevie also saying, good day, GB. Top stuff, Stevie. Thank you, mate. You're a star. So United now just knocking it about at the moment on the edge of their own box as Arsenal come to press the ball. United living dangerously here as messing about, playing it about at the back when they need to be moving forward. As now they do work their way through that Arsenal press as they push forward down that far side now, up it towards the halfway line. As now Arsenal on the attack. United on the attack down that far side as Arsenal tried to challenge for it. And Arsenal just keeping it in play there as they managed to win it back close to the byline. And now they kick the ball long up the field as both sets of players challenge for it. And it's headed out for a United throw-in just inside the Arsenal half of the field, close to the halfway line. So nice one, Stevie. GB saying, good day, Dave. Good day. Again, Stevie Allen, top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Awesome. Loving the positivity from you guys. Top stuff. Thank you. Always a pleasure to do the show with the positive vibes from you guys. So thank you. So ball out on this near side for another throw in, this time to United, still inside the Arsenal half, but this time on the opposite side of the field, just in front of the dugouts. As United take it quickly now. And now United with the possession just inside their own half as Arsenal come forward to press the ball. United now with a long ball over the top, out to that far side, but it's a poor pass and it's gone out of play, and that will be an Arsenal throw-in midway inside their own half of the field. So nice one, mate. Top man, GB. Dave saying, hello, GB. Top stuff, guys. Thank you, Dave. You're a star, mate. Thank you. And GB saying 1 a.m. I thought, well, not bad. I wasn't far off, mate. I wasn't far off, was I? Said roughly around midnight-ish. So, yeah, thank you for that, GB. As I say, mate, do my best to keep you informed. Hopefully, you managed to get... It must be so frustrating being on the other side of the world when you love Premier League football and it's coming all the time in the early hours of the morning. But great to have you with us, mate. Great to have you with us. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be really appreciated, and thank you if you already have, guys. So United now with the possession as the goalkeeper coming out of his area, and now he plays the long ball forward, which is a poor one as it's played it straight back to the Arsenal defence. And now Arsenal with the possession as they play it back to the goalkeeper. So Arsenal just knocking it about at the moment, just inside their box. United's movement up front, very lackluster at the minute, not really pushing to press the ball. As I say that now, though, Anthony races forward to press the goalkeeper. As now is forced to play it forward. Both sets of players challenging for it as Arsenal eventually come away with it. Now Arsenal playing it out to that far side as they push forward now up towards the halfway line. United quickly trying to shuffle players across as they come forward now. Arsenal playing it back to the halfway line as United come to press. Now Arsenal with a long ball over the top, but too much on that, and it's gone behind for a goal kick to United. GB saying focus the game on... found the game on BBC Radio. Cool. Okay, mate. All right, fair enough, mate. Well, hope you enjoy the game either way. So thank you for that, GB. So now United playing out from the back as they knock the ball out to that far side. Played back to the goalkeeper as now the goalkeeper with a long ball forward up towards the halfway line, still out to that far side. as challenge comes in from Arsenal, and the referee blows for a foul. Yeah, Anthony intercepted it for Arsenal. Sorry, for United, as the Arsenal player just came across and put in a bit of a clumsy challenge. So now United play out from the back. What do you guys make of this United kit that they're playing in, this black and white kit that looks like Newcastle's? What do you guys think of it? You think it's too much like Newcastle's for United to be playing in it? I think it is myself. I'm all for away kits. I know clubs get a bit more um, adventurous, shall we say, with away kits, but surely there has to be some connection to the club's colours when you're making a away kit. With this kit that United's wearing, it is no connection whatsoever to identify it as United other than the badge. So, yeah, love to know what you guys think of it. So, United now with the possession on the halfway line as Arsenal come to press the ball. So, Newcastle, see what I mean? Newcastle, it's got me saying Newcastle there, thinking of that kit. You guys see the earlier kickoffs? I missed it because I've been busy with other stuff today, unfortunately. But Celtic winning in the Old Firm today, this morning, or dinner time it was. Rangers 0, Celtic 1. That was a dinner time kickoff. And some other games going on in the Scottish Premiership right now, guys. Aberdeen currently behind to Hibernian 1-0, as Hearts are behind 1-0 to Motherwell. And also in the earlier kickoffs in the Premier League, guys, it finished Crystal Palace 3, Wolves 2, Liverpool 3, Villa 0. Just letting you guys know in case you missed the earlier kickoffs. So now Arsenal with the possession at the back. As they play it forward now, coming towards the halfway line. United challenging for it, winning it back as now United tried to come forward, but Arsenal challenging for the ball as eventually they win it, playing it back to their defensive line just on the edge of their own box. Now Arsenal try to come forward as United come to press the ball. And now Arsenal work their way through that press as now they come forward at pace, knocking the ball out wide to this near side. Played forward to Saka. Saka now coming towards the edge of the United box as United quickly try to shuffle players. Challenge from behind from United as they win it back. And now Arsenal pretty much do the same, but a bit more clumsily as eventually the referee blows for a free kick to United midway inside their own half of the field. GB saying, what score does everyone think? Well, Dave, give us an early prediction, mate. Dave said 4-2. I'm going to sit on the fence, I think, with this one. I think it's going to potentially be a 2-2 draw, potentially, but it could be 3-1. 3-2, something like that either way. But with the way the game started, mate, I would say possibly 2-2. But let us know your thoughts, mate. So United now with the possession as they come forward, playing the ball about on the halfway line now as Arsenal just sitting off momentarily as United just knocking the ball about at the moment on the halfway line. As Arsenal now do start to come to press the ball. United play it out wide to that far side as now they come forward into the Arsenal half of the field. Looking to try and work it down that far side as a 1-2. Now a challenge comes in from Arsenal as they win it back. Now Arsenal on the attack at pace down that far side as they come towards the edge of the United box. Ball crossed in as Arsenal intercept it and a missed kick there. Sees the ball eventually go behind. And I'm not sure whether that's gone for a corner or a goal. I think it's gone for a corner, guys. But yeah, Arsenal did momentarily have the ball in a really dangerous position right in front of goal in the box there, but can't see which player it is there that's miskicked that, but one of the Arsenal players has miskicked it, which just gave Martinez the chance to get a toe on it and knock it behind for a corner on the far side to Arsenal. I think it was Havertz that miskicked it there, guys. But don't quote me on it. So Arsenal now with the corner on the far side of the field. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away by United at the near post and goes out for a throw-in on that far side. Arsenal now taking the throw-in quickly as they now play up towards the halfway line. Ball switched out to this near side as Arsenal now coming forward. Saka in possession as he plays it back into the centre. United trying to work through that congested formation of United as now they play some 1-2 football on this near side on the edge of the United box. United very slow to challenge for the ball at the moment in certain scenarios as Arsenal now try to come through that congested formation. Ball attempted to be switched out to the opposite side, but it's cut out by United momentarily, but deflects away, and Arsenal now pick up the possession as they come forward down that far side towards the byline, and Martinelli has managed to win Arsenal a corner as the challenge comes in from United, knocking the ball behind and out of play. So what's your thoughts, GB, mate? Do you have any score predictions? You got any thoughts, mate? Let us know if you have. Corner comes in, it's deep. Goalkeeper gets a hand to it, knocks it away as now Saka picks up the ball just inside the box. As attempts to get a shot off, it's blocked off and deflected away as now Arsenal pick up the possession further up the field and play it back to the goalkeeper. So Arsenal now come again with the possession on the halfway line. Played out wide to this near side to Saka, but United reading that well as they cut it out. Now United come racing forward into the United half as a clumsy pass there. I don't know if he's miskicked that, but he's give it straight back to Arsenal. And now Arsenal can build again from midway inside their own half. Now a long ball out to that far side as it's intercepted by United's defence and headed back towards the goalkeeper. GB saying Arsenal 4-1, not big on Man United. Okay, mate, fair enough. Thank you for that, GB. Always good to have couple of score predictions off you guys. So yeah, good to see GB and Dave giving us a high score prediction. So let's hope you guys are right. We have a good amount of goals in this one. 16 minutes in so far, guys. Still 0-0. As United trying to clear their lines, knocking the ball up towards the halfway line. As both sets of players now challenge for it in the centre circle, and it's Arsenal that come away with it. Arsenal now with the possession on the halfway line. As they play it out wide to that far side now. Coming forward as United come across to challenge for the ball with Wan-Bissaka, forcing Arsenal to play it back to come forward. So just knocking it about now inside the United half, close to the halfway line, but as I say, inside the United half of the field. Now played out wide to this near side to Saka as Arsenal coming forward now towards the edge of the box. Can they get the shot off? They do, but it's blocked off by United as they eventually manage to head it away. But now Arsenal regain possession as they keep United boxed into their own half at the minute. Now played out wide as Arsenal coming again now towards the edge of the box. Ball cut back into the box as it's headed behind. And that will be another corner to Arsenal on this near side. But yeah, Arsenal really trying to turn the screw on United here as they keep them boxed in. Dave saying GB. Nice one, Dave. Joey, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Joey. Joey saying hi, guys. How you doing, mate? I'm good, thank you, Joey. Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. Welcome to the show. let us know, Joey. You got a score prediction, mate. We're still 0-0 at the moment, so still chance for you to give us a prediction if you've got one, Joey. But welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to have you with us. So Arsenal now with this corner on the near side as Saka to take it. Ball comes in, it's deep as Arsenal head it over the bar, and that will relieve the pressure for United. So we'll have a goal kick for United from the restart. Dave saying 4-2 Arsenal, I think. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I did read your earlier score prediction, but thanks for sharing it again, mate. Appreciate it so the other guys can see it. Top man, Dave. Thank you. As what's going on here? Oh, we got two balls on the field. Sorry, guys. There were an issue. The referee coming running down the pitch stopping play. So wondered what that was about then for a moment, but can see why now as there were two balls on the pitch. So United get us back underway. So thanks, Dave. Ryan, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Ryan. Always good to see you, mate. Ryan saying 5-1 to Arsenal. My uncle was Arsenal fan. He passed away 2 years ago. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, mate. I'm sure gone but not forgotten. I'm sure that, mate. But yeah, that is sad. But that's life, mate. Life is cruel sometimes. But yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. Commiserations. Um, but thank you for the score prediction, Ryan, and welcome to the show, mate. Joey's saying just kind of wishing for a draw. Laugh out loud. Well, that's not surprised as Joey hoping that both of the teams drop points to obviously give his team an extra edge. And now we've got to come in together of players on this near side. Challenge comes in, and it's a United player there that's come off worst. It was Saka with the ball. He's intercepted it, but then he's not kept the ball under control. The ball deflected away to Dalot. Dalot got the ball under control, and then Saka's come across, put a foot in, and Dalot's made the most of it, in fairness. We see the replay there. Dalot's made the most of it. There was minimal contact, really, guys. That's today's player, isn't it? So United get us back underway with a free kick on this near side, midway inside their own half, as they take it short and play it back to the goalkeeper. So thanks for that, Joey. Now Arsenal with the possession on that far side. It's Arsenal challenging for it midway inside United's half. United winning it now as Anthony comes forward to up towards the halfway line, played forward as Arsenal try to get back in formation. United playing it backwards to come forwards as now they're with the possession with Fernandez on the halfway line, played out wide to this near side as now Arsenal come across the challenge for the ball. Do get the challenge in, but as they knock it up the field, goes straight back to United. And now we've got Saka on the ground on this near side from that challenge. As boos go around the stadium. So we're just having players come across for a water break. Ryan is saying, Joey, I was looking forward to Liverpool and Villa. 7-2 to Villa. Laugh out loud. Okay, mate. That's it. Well, you'd have been miles off with that one, Ryan. You'd have been miles off with that. Although Villa have been playing well in recent games, haven't they? They've had a few good results, but yep, you know, Liverpool showing their dominance today, winning that 3-0. But thank you for that, Ryan. Joey's saying, yeah, right, mate. Laugh out loud. You've been drinking that funny water again. The ball played long, down the field as we're back underway, and it's gone straight out, and that's going to be a goal kick to United. So Arsenal fans just booing, trying to put some pressure on the referee, indicating that indicating that United are time wasting when they're restarting the game from the back. So the referee making United take the goal kick again. As they now get us back underway, just knocking it about inside the box as Arsenal come to try and press the ball casually. As United now cautiously come forward. We don't want cautious, do we, guys? We want full throttle. So United now with the possession, still knocking it about inside their own half as they play it back to the goalkeeper. What are United doing with this? I don't know if they're trying to suck Arsenal to get Arsenal to commit bodies further forward so they can try and get in behind. But we're coming up towards 25 minutes in, and United have been playing this slow build up from the back quite a bit. Now United eventually do kick the ball long up the field as it's intercepted by Arsenal, headed away to that far side. Both Arsenal and United challenging for it, and now we've got a little bit of afters here. It's Gabriel and Anthony coming together there. Basically, Anthony's kicked the ball away, so the Arsenal player, it was a bit of handbags more than anything, guys. Anthony just out of a bit of frustration. I don't know. He's kicked the ball away when the referee had already blown the whistle. So we're back underway as Arsenal now kick the ball long up towards the halfway line. Cut out by United. As now United with the possession. Ryan saying here's hoping for Fortress Oakwell in September. Benson, O'Keefe, Styles, and McCarthy should all be available for Burton at home. Okay, Ryan. So Ryan already looking forward to future fixtures by the sounds of it. So thanks for that, Ryan. I'm still trying to process all the transfer window news myself, mate. And United now coming forward at pace as they play the ball long in behind. Now United coming into the Arsenal box as they get the shot off, and it's into the back of the net. United have broken the deadlock, hitting Arsenal on the counter-attack, and it's Rashford that smashed it into the back of the net. Well, that's a little bit against the run of play, guys, because Arsenal have definitely been the team with the momentum and having the majority of the possession. But as it always comes down to in football, guys, we always say it, possession means nothing. It's what you do with it that matters. So Arsenal find themselves a goal behind as they was on the attack, but just a sloppy crossfield ball inside the United half, seen United cut out the possession and space to run into right down the middle of the field as they played the ball forward. Rashford already on the run. Arsenal defence racing to get back into formation as they'd pushed up towards the halfway line. And Rashford came in from that far side into the box, and he's been able to slot it home into that far side as it's just pinged off on the inside of the post and gone into the net. Really nice goal, in fairness, from Rashford. But as I say, guys, against the run of play. So thanks for that, Ryan. GB saying game on, let's go. Absolutely well said, yeah. Well said. Top stuff, GB. Yeah, that sounds good to me, mate. I like the sound of that. Come on, game on, yeah. Arsenal now with the ball as we get back underway. They play it out wide to that far side. Now Arsenal coming forward as they cut the ball inside. Now coming into the United box as this Arsenal with a shot and they've scored. Arsenal have equalised. Ball played down that far side. Not many challenges coming in from United there, as basically Arsenal able to play it into the box quite freely and got a shot on the. I've got to criticise United's defending there. Really, really poor defending from United. Not closing spaces fast enough, and basically made it easy for Arsenal to get in the box and level the score. I think we might be having a VAR check here, but yeah, I think United's defence, they're definitely guilty of ball watching. Yeah, it's Martinelli. So there you go, guys. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. So 35 seconds between the 2 goals, according from what we're hearing, guys. That's what we would like to hear, innit? So we're coming to 29 and a half minutes gone, guys. 1-1. It's now Arsenal on the attack down that far side. Challenge comes in from United. As the ball now in the air. Both sets of players heading it about as Arsenal eventually get the ball down on the deck. Now Arsenal coming forward down the middle. Played out to Saka. Saka now crosses the ball in. Headed away by United as Arsenal pick up the pieces further up the field and eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And Joey saying, no way. Ooh, could we get a goal fest today? Let's hope so, Joey. Absolutely. Yep. Well said. Let's hope so, mate. I like the sound of that. Come on, goal fest. Certainly like the sound of that, mate. So Arsenal now playing the ball out wide to Saka on this near side. As United come across to press the ball. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. And if you have already, thank you very much. Really appreciated. So, yeah, Arsenal now trying to work through the press of United as they play the ball forward. And now it's cut out by United as United play it back to the goalkeeper. United now playing it out wide to that far side. Now Arsenal just getting back in formation as United play the ball forward up towards the halfway line. Anthony with the possession. As United creep into the Arsenal half of the field. Still on that far side. Arsenal coming to press the ball. So United just knocking it about at the moment on the halfway line. Now a long crossfield ball out to this near side. Rashford in acres of space out here on this near side. As now he plays the ball towards the edge of the box. Ball played towards the byline as it's cut back, played into the box. United now with a shot on the edge of the box as it's deflected behind. And that will be a corner. I think Eriksen, the one that got the shot off there, just gone wide of that far post. Yeah, just deflects off one of the Arsenal players as it's going through the bodies. I think it's Havertz that's got a touch on that. So, yeah, corner to United on the far side of the pitch. So nice one, Joey. Stevie saying, please remember to hit that like button. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Yeah, if you're an Arsenal fan, United fan, please do hit it, guys. Likes and views will be an indication in the future what games we focus on as the channel grows. We may reduce the amount of games we cover in the future. Who knows? A lot of work to do with fandom. We'll always be doing match watch alongs, but I'm just saying in the future, we may be doing other stuff as well. So we may need to reduce or be more selective which games we pick. And likes and views will be a good indication of which games you guys like us to cover. So please do hit that like button, guys. Really appreciate it. So we've got a free kick now in the centre circle for United from a foul, but it was minimal. It was minimal. So United taking the free kick short. Arsenal just happy to sit off while United knocking it about just inside their own half. Now United play the ball out wide to this near side. Rashford unable to keep it in play. It's Martial. Sorry, Martial tried to keep it. Getting confused there. My bad, guys. It was Martial trying to keep it in play there. But it's gone out of play, and that will be a throw into Arsenal on this near side, inside the Arsenal half of the field, close to the dugout. Ball thrown in now. It's Saka with the possession under pressure. Now the ball pings behind that United defence. Arsenal quickly trying to capitalise on that, but United managed to quickly knock it back to the goalkeeper. So now United coming forward down that far side. It's a long crossfield ball out to this near side. And it's Rashford that keeps it in. He plays it forward now as United with the possession on the edge of the Arsenal box. Arsenal coming to challenge for it as Martial trying to do what he can, but Gabriel doing some good defensive work there as the ball eventually goes out for a throw-in to United deep inside the Arsenal half of the field. United take the throw-in quickly as they work it back to the halfway line. Now, United just probing down this near side as Arsenal just get their formation in order. So United now playing the ball out wide to this near side. Unnoticeable, guys. United are playing the game very, or trying to slow the game down. That is definitely the impression I'm getting in. We're just, 36 minutes in, guys, still 1-1. But as I say, getting the impression that United definitely trying to slow the game down as they're just knocking it about still at the moment on the halfway line. Arsenal getting impatient as they come to press the ball. And that means United play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. But yeah, this is really poor from United how they're trying to slow the game down. Clearly, that's a tactic. They know that Arsenal are going to want to get at them and play the game at speed. So looks like it looks like United come with a game plan to do what they can to slow the game down in spells. As now they play the ball down that far side. Anthony now coming forward towards the edge of the Arsenal box as he tries to play it through. And Arsenal read that well as they cut it out and knock the ball away out to that far side for a throw into United. Now, United take their throw in quickly as they play the ball forward towards the edge of the box. Challenge comes in from Arsenal and it's knocked away further up the field as both sets of players challenge for it now. As Arsenal almost getting in behind there and then, we're going to have. So, yeah, Arsenal almost won that ball there as it was kicked long down that far side. There was two players in a foot race, Lindelof, and I can't see the Arsenal player that was in the foot race with him there, but Lindelof suddenly sprinted to try and win the ball back, and as he's done it, he's took out more of the Arsenal player than he has of the ball. So Lindelof into the referee's book with a yellow card, and he deserves that really, because that was an opportunity for Arsenal to get in on goal. So nice shots, TV. Yeah, guys, please do it that thumbs up if you could. Really would be appreciated. So we're going to have a free kick on that far side now for Arsenal. Ball played forward into the United box as it's knocked away. Now United with a possession on that far side as they play the ball long up towards the halfway line. Arsenal intercepted it, heading it back in the direction it came from us. Eventually, it's United that win the possession. Now United with Anthony as he plays it forward into the centre. Space to run into for here for United as Rashford with a shot from distance. And it's just wide of that far side post. And that will be a goal kick to United. To Arsenal. But United could have made better of that opportunity, really. But I think Rashford just seen that the Arsenal defenders were closing in on him. So decided to just take the shot. And it's gone wide. So Arsenal get us back underway as they play out from the back. So Arsenal now with the possession. Oh, got a coming together of players here. Saka and Fernandez. Saka there just leaving a foot in, but you know that Fernandez is going to make the most of any challenge. We know that's what he does. So Saka getting a yellow card there. Yep, it is a fair challenge. It is a deserved yellow card against Saka. He has got he's lunged out to win the ball as he's lost it, and he's just got his studs into the side of Fernandez's ankle. But as I say, guys, it doesn't take much for Fernandez to go down, does it? But yeah, that is a correct decision. In fairness, so Saka with the yellow card. If you guys wondering about my football opinions, if you're new to the channel, just let me remind you guys, when I do these match watch alongs, I try to be neutral as possible, but I will give constructive criticism to either team if it's necessary. I'm not watching this game with United glasses or Arsenal glasses. I'm watching this game completely neutral, and I want to give you guys commentary, but constructive criticism when it's needed, when we see things in the game that where it's, needs to be constructive criticism. And if you're a true football fan, then you should be able to accept that every team is worthy of constructive criticism occasionally. Even my own club, I criticise, and I'm sure you guys will hear me in the future if you've not already heard me criticising my own club. When I get going, guys, that can be the world's worst, I suppose. Don't want to see me on a rant about my club. My missus hates it. So United now playing the ball down that far side as Havertz coming across and he's knocked the ball out of play. So that's going to be a throw in to United. We're just waiting for the United just knocking it about inside their own half at the minute. They're really slow with this build-up play today, United. But Arsenal challenging for the ball. Oh, and it's deflected. It's gone behind. And now we're going to have a corner. So, yeah, it's gone out of play. United have got to pick the pace up if they're going to get something out of this game. They're too dawdly at the back, if you ask me, guys. Arsenal now with the corner. Ball comes in. As United knock it away. They try to intercept it as challenge comes in from Arsenal. And now, she's referee's blown. I don't know if he's brought that back for a foul. We had a couple of challenges there as the ball was being pinged about, trying to be knocked away. Obviously, both teams, Arsenal trying to keep the pressure on and United trying to clear their lines. We had a couple of incidents there with challenges going in a bit wild. The referee's blown for a foul, but I'm not sure which foul he's actually blown for. But it's deep inside United's half. It's 2 United, and they take it short, and we're back underway now. United now playing it ball out wide to that far side as they come racing forward into the Arsenal half of the field. Arsenal coming across the challenge for the ball, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And that'll be a throw-in to United midway inside the Arsenal half of the field as they take it quickly now, throwing it back towards their defensive line on the halfway line. As now United come again, playing the ball forward to Anthony as Anthony now plays it inside, ball over the top as United try to get in behind the Arsenal defence. As Fernandes with that ball, and he's gone over again. This is why I don't like Fernandes. He goes over too easily. He's always looking to get an advantage from a foul. Not a player I like. How he became United captain is beyond me. Captain's supposed to lead by example. What's he teaching the youngsters? How to fake fouls. That's all he's taking. He's not an inspiration to the younger players, is he? Not in the right way, anyway. But that's just my opinion, guys. You guys might have a different opinion. But for me, he's a good player, no question about that. But I don't think he's the right player to be a captain. You have a captain should be a player that you admire because he does everything as professional as possible and sets an example for the younger players to live up to. United now with the possession, midway inside their own half. Arsenal coming forward to press the ball, but United playing it back to their goalkeeper. So we've got 3 minutes added on time, guys, at the end of this first half. Now Arsenal winning the ball back as United kick it long. Now United coming to press the ball as Arsenal playing it forward down this near side. Saka with the possession as he tries to cut inside now. Challenge comes in, no foul given, but Arsenal still with the possession. As now they play a long crossfield ball out to that far side. Coming towards the edge of the United box. As United come across the challenge for the ball, but Arsenal still managing to keep it as it's deflected behind, and that will be a corner to Arsenal on the far side. So we're a minute and a half into the 3 minutes added on time, guys. Corner on the far side for Arsenal. Corner comes in. It's deep. Arsenal pick it up in space. Played out to Saka. Saka with the shot on the edge of the box as it's deflected behind again by United. And that will be another corner to Arsenal on the far side. But Arsenal, guys, I've got to say it, United's movement in defence is really poor. Really poor. That, like I say, I have no preference either way who wins this game, but I'm going to give constructive criticism, and Arsenal definitely should be capitalising on the lack of movement from United's defence. Arsenal now with a corner. Ball comes in. Ball deflected away as Arsenal pick it up on the edge of the box. Now played out wide to this near side as they try to keep the pressure on. And eventually the ball goes out for a throw-in. Deflected away as Arsenal now take the throw-in quickly. Played into the box as United challenge for it. And it's gone out behind for another corner. This time on this near side of the pitch. So Saka to take the Arsenal corner on this near side. Ball comes in deep towards the back post. Not sure who got to that. Loads of players trying to get on the end of that, but it's gone behind, and that will be the final kick of the game, the first half, sorry, as the referee blows for the half time. So at half time, guys, it's 1-1. Let's go to the match stats and see how that game has gone in the first half in numbers. So just bear with me a second, guys. I'll bring it up on the screen in a second so you guys can have a look at it. Don't forget, guys, please do drop your comments in as well. I will reply to your comments during the halftime break if you guys got any thoughts. But just bear with me a second. I'm just going to bring up the match stats on the screen. Here we go. Here we go, guys. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to bring it up on screen now so you guys can have a look at it. How the game has gone in numbers. I will read it out to you in case you're listening in on a small device. So just bear with me a second, guys. But I will also share it. It should be coming on your screen now. So you guys can also analyze it at your will. There we go. Should be coming up. Sorted. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots. Arsenal 9, Manchester United 3. Shots on target 1 for Arsenal, 1 for United. That's quite a surprising stat, isn't it, guys? Only 1 shot on target for both teams. Possession 44% for Arsenal, 56% for United. Passes 212 for Arsenal, 279 for United. Pass accuracy 87% for Arsenal, 86% for United. Fouls 5 for Arsenal, 3 for United. Yellow cards 1 apiece. No red cards, thankfully. No offsides as of yet. And corners 8 for Arsenal and just the 1 for United. So there you go, guys. I will leave that on the screen so you guys can have a look at it during the halftime break as well. So also just to bring you guys up to date in case you missed results today, because I did miss some results myself. This is how it's finished in other games today, guys. Premier League, earlier kickoffs, Crystal Palace 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 0. As we know here, it's still playing half time and it's 1-1. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, Rangers losing 1-0 to Celtic in the Old Firm. That was a dinner time kickoff. And now we've got full-time results for the 3 o'clock kickoffs in Scotland. And it's finished Aberdeen 0, Hibernian 2, Hearts of Midlothian 0, Motherwell 1. So few surprise results there in Scotland today. And I think that's it, guys. Not a lot of games on today in the UK. I'm just double checking if there's any others that I've missed. But yeah, I think that's the lot. Yeah, there's some games going on in the Scottish Ladies Premiership today as well, guys. So you can Google that if you're interested in that. We will be covering more ladies football in the future of fandom. But at the moment, while I'm working on the channel on my own, there's only so much I can do, guys. So you'll have to bear with me until we get further along with the fandom project before we can really start to turn more attention to the ladies' game as well as the men's game. So, let's go to the chat, see what you guys saying. GB saying go and top up that Scotch gas. How's it going? Thanks, GB. I'm on coffee, mate. I'm on coffee. I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, if I have a we drop a tipple, I always do it at the evening once I've done my work. But yeah, thank you for that, GB. Can't beat a nice bit of Scotch, as GBs call it. But no, I'm on coffee today, mate. Coffee. Keep me awake. Been a crazy few days, but thank you for that, GB. Thank you, mate. Top man. Dave saying just need another 4 goals in the second half. Yeah, I like that. That would be good. Let's bring it on, Dave. Yep, come on, Dave. Dave was right yesterday with his 0-0. So let's hope he's right today. Let's hope Dave is in the momentum with the predictions. So let's keep comments coming, guys. Love to hear more of your thoughts. Let's go and have a quick look what's coming tomorrow. I think we've got a game coming tomorrow as well, but I'm going to be working tomorrow. I'm hoping to get home for this game. We've got a couple of games on tomorrow. Um, not too many. One in League One tomorrow. Cambridge United v Reading, and also one in the National League South. Chelmsford City v Hampstead Town. So 2 games tomorrow evening in the UK. If I can get home, I'm working. I know I'm going to be working late tomorrow, guys, but I'm hoping to get home to cover that Cambridge United Reading game. So we'll have to see how I get on with work tomorrow. But I know I've got a very, very busy day tomorrow. But then on Tuesday, guys, we have got loads. I think no, we haven't. We've got the loads of the EFL Trophy games on Tuesday. So yeah, mainly yeah. So it's all League Cup on Tuesday, and we also got a game in the Scottish Challenge Cup on Tuesday. Ayr United v Falkirk. That's really an interesting one. So yeah, not as many games on Tuesday as we normally have, but that's probably because it's a cup week. Also, loads of Champions League, Women's Champions League qualifiers on Wednesday. Um, so yeah, not as much football on Wednesday, but that's okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're about to enter the international break. I'm forgetting about that. That's why it's easing off in it, guys. So yeah, we're about to enter the international break. Let's have a look. So we've got what UK clubs got in the European Championship qualifiers, which start on Thursday. Republic of Ireland playing France. Let's have a look. Which UK nations are playing on Thursday? Can see that Northern Ireland are playing Slovenia on Thursday. So yeah, only one UK nation playing on Thursday, which is Northern Ireland. Republic of Ireland also playing, but obviously they don't qualify as UK. But yeah, one UK nation playing on Thursday, but I'm sure there's going to be more over the weekend. So let's have a quick look. Scotland playing on Friday. They play Cyprus away on Friday evening. Let's have a quick look when Wales and England are playing. Also, loads of European under 21s games on Friday as well, guys. As no UK nations in that as well. It's strange, isn't it? So it looks like most of the UK nations going to be playing at the weekend by the sounds of it. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, England playing Ukraine 5 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. Have a look. Which else? So when's Wales playing? Because Wales have got to be playing. If Scotland, Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland, and England all playing, where's Wales's fixture? They got to be playing, haven't they? Well, that's so. I've never known an international break with so many with games spread out so sporadically like that. Gibraltar playing against Greece on Sunday. Northern Ireland also playing again on Sunday. So there we go. We've got 2 games for Northern Ireland already in a couple of days. Where's Wales? Why Wales not playing? Sorry, guys, I'm just having a look because I've not even looked at the upcoming international break because I've been so busy with the transfer window and club football. I haven't even had a chance to look, so I'm just taking advantage while I can. But yeah, I'm trying to find out when Wales are playing here. Well, Wales finally showing up on Monday. So Wales with their first qualifying or their first game of the international break is on Monday, which is really strange. So they're going to be playing 2 games in the same week rather than it split. Let's have a look. So yeah, next Monday, not this Monday coming, next Monday, guys. That will be the Wales game. But that's really strange, that, because that means they're then going to have to squeeze 2 games into a short space of time, unless they're only playing 1 game this time round. Yep, that's a very strange international break, guys. Um, that's a very, very strange international break. Well, I'll get more familiar with that hopefully further on. But we got the internationals coming, haven't we? So it's going to be a little bit of a change. Don't really like the international breaks disturbing the middle of the club season, but it is what it is. We've had to put up with it for years, haven't we, guys? um, Rich Bo Sports, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, mate. Rich Bo Sports saying, greetings, guys. Arsenal are rising to the occasion today. United showing guts. How impressed are you with both sides? Are they close to Man City on this showing? Well, I don't. Thanks for that, Rich Bo Sports. Welcome to the show, mate. I don't know about. I've not really been thinking about comparisons to City, but I will say this, Rich Bo Sports. One thing I've noticed. I've not noticed too much mistakes from Arsenal. Obviously, they have made 1 or 2 little mistakes, but nothing mega that's noticeable that's like really affecting the team. I think Arsenal looking quite well. I'm not liking the way United are slowing the game down, to be honest, because they did definitely trying to slow the game down. But I think that's was always going to be an obvious tactic that they tried to use because they know that you guys are your own ground. Arsenal are going to always want to come at you at pace and speed and really try and put you on the back foot. So obviously we understand that United probably going to try and slow down the game a bit, but the amount they're trying to slow it down is a little bit frustrating for us as fans wanting to watch an exciting game. But the one criticism I would have that I've noticed that the fault that I've picked up on is for United, and that is that their movement at the back in defence is shocking. It really is. When Arsenal are coming forward, it's looking like if Arsenal just get the click, just get it clicking right, they could potentially open United up at will because United's defensive players, they're just not moving enough. They're just not when they're like when the equaliser came, fantastic goal from Arsenal, but United's defensive movement was really really poor. They were too busy ball watching rather than closing the space to make it harder for the Arsenal players to get the shot up. Obviously, from an Arsenal perspective, you guys not going to complain about United's mistakes. That's fair enough. But obviously, me looking at it as a neutral, that's the only major thing that I've noticed that seems to be recognisable. That is uh, what you would not expect from either Arsenal or United. But yeah, Arsenal looking pretty good. Like I say, United frustrating them a bit with the slowing down of the play. But yeah, from my point of view, Arsenal definitely look the stronger of the 2 teams so far in the first half. United need to sort out their defence. They need to get some more movement. Some of them defenders too busy ball watching and not closing down spaces and putting the work rate in that's necessary. So yeah, sorry, Rich Bo Sports. No comparison to Manchester City. I haven't really been watching it, thinking of it like that, mate. But like I say, to me, I'm not seeing too many mistakes from Arsenal. Obviously, all teams always make a little bit of mistakes in games, don't they? But that can just be individual errors. But I'm not seeing too many mistakes from Arsenal throughout the team. That's a team mistake, if you get my meaning. The only criticism I would have for a team mistake is going towards United. And I don't mean that in a nasty way, guys. If you're a United fan, I am not having a go at you guys. I'm giving you guys constructive criticism. If you don't criticize your own team or identify where the faults are, how are you meant to improve it? How's your team meant? So this is what I mean. Fans need to be discussing more freely the mistakes that they feel that their team make so that it can be made more public, and maybe then the manager will maybe recognize that fans have got more intelligence about football tactics than managers like to give credit for. And maybe managers might start listening a little bit more. You never know, guys. We can live in hope. Rich Paul Sports also saying, I know some Jamaican fans who don't rate England, but I must say Saka, Foden, Bellingham, Trent and Reece, plus Kane are pretty impressive. Or is that gent Southgate still a concern? Well, for me, yeah, Southgate is a concern to me, but that's because I've nothing against him personally. It's just I don't think he's got the fire. I've said it loads of times. I'm sure you've heard me, Rich Bowl Sports. He's a good manager. I think he's improved England, but I don't think he's got enough fire in the belly to fire the players up when they really need to. You know, when you come up against a tougher opposition that's more intelligent with tactics, that's sharper, that can match England's qualities, if and in some cases even be better than what England's qualities are, then you need a manager that instills that fire in the belly in the players. And for me, that's where Southgate's lets us down. He's done fantastic things. He's definitely got England more organised, more focused, more believing in themselves. But like I said a few times, I just think he's lacking that fire in the belly when it's needed. When you're going to come up against teams like Germany and Spain in semi-finals, that's when you need a manager that's got a fire in the belly to remind the players this game is not necessarily going to be won on your qualities. It's going to be it could come down to who wants it most, and that's where you need fire in the belly. That's where you need it. So yeah, hope that answers your question, mate. But yeah, fair enough. To be fair, Jamaican fans criticising England, nothing new to me, mate. A lot of fans outside of England like to criticise England and love to, as I said to you last night on your show, mate. Um, a lot of nations like to play against England, and England seem to be kind of. I suppose England are probably similar to United in respect of everybody wants to play them, everybody wants to beat them. So when England take the field, let's be honest, not all the time, but whenever they come up against any kind of decent opposition, they're going to get a game. They're going to get given a test. They're going to get given a game because a lot of nations raise their game because it's England. So it is what it is. But thank you for that, Rich Ball Sports, and appreciate the mention from you last night, guys. Don't forget, please do hit that like button, guys, and pop across and check out Rich Ball Sports. He does some interesting content that you guys might be liking. So yeah, go and have a look at what he's doing on his channel. Do some great stuff. I couldn't tell you exactly how he's wanted to identify with his channel other than mixed sports. So yeah, but he is doing some good stuff on his channel, so go and check that out. So we're back underway, guys, as Arsenal now with the possession. And just bear with me, guys, I'll just quickly put the team news back on the screen in case you guys haven't seen it. So yeah, here we go. There we go. So Arsenal now with the possession as they come forward down the middle, playing it out wide to that far side as they come forward at pace now with Saka, played towards the byline, and so cross comes in, and the United goalkeeper manages to cut that out quite comfortably. So Arsenal now come across to press the ball as United play it out to this near side, coming forward up towards the halfway line as Arsenal come to press the ball again, but United managing to keep possession as they play it backwards to come forwards. As Arsenal pressing well, forcing United to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper eventually. Now Arsenal still trying to press the ball as they've won it back now on the halfway line. Play it back to the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper will get the Arsenal back underway as they now come forward. Slow down at the moment. Come on, guys, let's see this. We're so used to seeing these two teams going toe to toe, really going at each other. It's strange seeing this slow build up stuff. Rich Bo Sports saying, cheers for commenting on the show yesterday, guys. I must say, the transfer fees going around are just crazy. Do you feel smaller clubs will gain more armchair fans as a result? Oh, that's a good question, that mate. To be fair, yeah, that's a good question. Uh, Possibly. You could be right. Yeah, you could be onto something that, mate. Could be onto something there, mate. Um, what I will say is this, Rich Bo. I'm concerned about the way the money's going up in football, transfer fees, clubs taking liberties with the ticket prices. Let's be honest. A few years ago, when the new TV deal was agreed, we was all told one simple thing: clubs can now afford to actually make a profit without actually charging for tickets. But yet, we're still having clubs charging excessive ticket prices in the Premier League. Um, so what I would say is this: if the price of transfers keeps going up and players keep getting greedy with their wage demands, I think we're going to hit a wall, mate. I think we're going to hit a wall. I think we're going to hit, and what I mean by that, I think we're going to hit a point where um, it gets to a point where it just can't go up anymore, and it might have the reverse effect. It might start tumbling. Um, but the bubble will burst, is what I'm trying to say. I think that we're gonna, with the way it's inflating so rapidly at the minute, transfer fees, players. The more that clubs make, the more the clubs play on transfer, the more that players seem to demand in wages. It's getting nuts, mate. That's my biggest grievance right now in football is players demanding more money when they're already. Let's be honest. Come on, guys. What player needs to earn more than £250,000? But that'd be a dream for us. You know, earning £50,000 a week could be a dream for us. £30,000 a week. Some of these players are earning £250,000 a week, guys. That's £1,000,000 a month, and it's still not enough for them. They're still asking for more. It's crazy. It's complete greed. It's mercenary. And whether you like it or not, I know we all love to see the big numbers in football, all the high profile figures, millions of pounds. Yes, of course, it adds to the ambience of football. Of course, it does. But like I say, for me, if players keep demanding these ridiculous wage prices when they're already getting a good wages as it is and still wanting more, I think we're going to end up where we'll end up with a situation where all clubs have to come together to cap wages. This is where players are not recognizing that getting their greediness will eventually, I think, lead to all European clubs coming together and agreeing a salary cap. Um, but yeah, that probably, I don't know if that answers the question exactly, mate, but great question there from Rich Bow Sports. So Arsenal now with a throw in on this near side as they take it quickly. Now ball played into the centre as Arsenal keeping the pressure on. United boxed into their own half at the moment. Oh, knocked away. As now Ericsson trying to keep it in on that far side, but he's just slipped over. And I think that will be a throw-in. Yeah, throw-in to Arsenal. To Arsenal now build again from the back. Joey is saying, yeah, great question, that, Rich Paul. Thank you, Joey. Yeah, good question, that, definitely. I think it must be having some effect for the lower leagues. Hopefully they are uh, starting to get a bit more attention from fans. I do, when I get the chance, I do try to go and support. I went to one of my local clubs last year. I didn't film it, but that was because it wasn't planned. It was more short notice. I went with a friend to lower league, but yeah, plenty of times I go to lower league club games that are not my own club. I do like to try and show a little bit of support to the clubs at the bottom that are struggling financially. I'm hoping to go and see Bury this season, guys. I'm going to hopefully go and see Bury, see how they're getting on because they're back at Gig Lane this season, first season back. So I'm hoping to go and arrange to go and see Bury and get some footage for you guys, see how they're getting on as they now try to rebuild the club after all the troubles they had a few years ago. They're back as one club. They were close to dividing into two clubs, but they're back as one club now. All the fans on the same page. They've got control of the stadium. and they're playing their home games back at Gig Lane. So as I say, hope to get a visit there this season, guys, and see how they're getting on with their rebuild. But great to see a club back under fan ownership in it after all the troubles that they've been through, Bury. It's now a club owned by the fans, which is fantastic. We need to see that more in football. Arsenal now with the ball on that far side as they come forward now, playing the ball into the centre as they try to play the ball in behind, and it's a poor ball forward, too much on it there, and it's gone behind for a goal kick to United. Rich Bow Sports saying, tell us straight, Gaz, as a neutral, what has Kai Havertz looked like? Maybe his price tag makes players like him be under pressure from the fans. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at him individually. If any player I've looked at individually in this one, it's probably for the Fernandez. Oh, Arsenal living dangerously here as United coming forward. Oh, they come towards the edge of the box now. United getting the shot off. Goalkeeper saves it as the follow-up shot comes in from Rashford, and that relieves the pressure for Arsenal momentarily. Now United come again. United having the spell of possession at the moment as they keep Arsenal boxed into their own half. So yeah, sorry, Rich, but I'll come back to that at the moment. As United now with the possession, played out wide to this near side, ball sent in to the centre as Arsenal win it back now. Arsenal on the attack down this near side as they come racing forward, but he's just let the ball get away from him there, and it goes out in front of the dugouts, and that will be a throw into United. But good idea there from Arsenal. Rich Post, sorry. Yeah, I think any player, mate, big price tag. The expectation is always more intense. I've got to be honest. I don't want to criticise football fans too much, but some fans do bug me how they just expect. They talk about players like they're robots. They're human beings. Let's be honest, guys. They're human beings. They can have good days and bad days, just like the rest of us. So when you see that fans get impatient with new players just because they've been signed for a big price tag and they don't score a goal like in the first 3 or 4 games, and then you get fans start calling them out. It's premature, isn't it? It's premature. Give the player at least 5 or 6 games to settle in. The price tag shouldn't matter. Give the player at least 5 or 6 games just to get settled in, get to know his teammates. As we know, guys, as football fans, football's all about tactics. And a new player coming in, doesn't matter what the price tag is, they've got to learn the team's style of play, learn what their teammates' movement is, where they like to be on the pitch, because certain players like to be on certain positions, like to attack in certain ways. So there's all sorts of dynamics come to it. And sometimes, like I said, I get frustrated with some of the stupid comments I hear from football fans where they don't recognize these things, or it seems like they don't recognize things when they expect just because a player's come in for like £90 million, oh, bang, he should just start scoring goals straight away. It doesn't work like that, does it, guys? I'm sure you guys know. You guys are all very knowledgeable football fans. It just doesn't work like that. And if we look at Liverpool, perfect example, look at Liverpool. They've signed players. Sometimes it takes 12 months for a player to settle in. You know, we've seen that a few times at clubs like Liverpool. I think United have also had the same problem. Brought in new players, expect him to hit the ground running, and it can take 12 months for him to settle in. And then you start to see the best out of him. So, yeah, hope that answers your question, Rich Paul. But, yeah, I'm going to try and get back into this game now, guys. Can get a bit distracted with the questions. I always appreciate great questions from you guys. So, thanks for that, Rich Paul Sports. But also, trying to keep you guys informed with what's going on in the game as well. So Arsenal have won a free kick on this near side. Joey's saying, yeah, defo, awesome from Bury. Thank you, Joey. Yeah, hopefully, like I say, hopefully get to go and see them at some point in this season, see how they're getting on. Give them a little bit of attention on the channel. Also, let you guys know how they're getting on rebuilding the team under fan ownership and the club as a whole. They're not just building the team; they're having to rebuild the club as a whole. One thing I do know, guys, about Bury is the fans had to buy the stadium back for £1 million. So the owner bought the club and the stadium for £1. And there you go. That just proves that how mercenary some of these businessmen, they're prepared to let a club go bankrupt just so they can make a profit. Sold it back to the fans for £1 million after paying £1 for it. Crazy, innit, guys? Arsenal now with the possession, coming down the middle. It's come towards the edge of the box. Oh, and he's gone over there. Well, is that a dive or is that a foul? Well, we're definitely going. This is where VAR is helpful. Whether we see whether it's a dive or a foul. Havertz going over as he came into the box. The challenge did come in from United. Let's have a look at it in the replay. Yeah, that there's no minimal contact. He's just put the leg across, but he hasn't actually made contact. But it's enough for Havertz to just chuck himself to the ground. Well, I suppose arguably it could be given as a foul, but to me it's a soft one, guys. Havertz is looking for it, if you ask me, because there is very, very slight contact, but it is very slight because Havertz has actually been able to just carry on walking and step over the challenge, but because he's felt that little bit of contact, he's gone over. He's felt that little bit of contact and he's gone over. You know, the game is getting spoilt, guys, by these players that are prepared to dive to try and get an advantage. That's not why I love the game, guys. I want to see sportsmanship, professional pride, not trying to cheat to get an advantage. Let's be honest, players of this caliber, these high-profile players. So the referee is going over to the monitor to have a look at it. Rich Prospect saying, good answer, guys. Cheers, Joey. This is a fan channel. The whole issue of fans being too harsh on managers and players will grow and grow. Do we have a right to criticize over priced players? Yes, mate. I do think we have the right to criticize for priced players. So which way has this gone? I think he's dismissed it. Well, I'm not surprised he's dismissed it, guys, because Havertz were looking for it. This is what I'm saying. You look at it in full momentum, it does look like a penalty, but when you slow it down and you see it, there is a challenge, but it's not enough to actually send the play. In fact, now we can see it. There is no contact. Absolutely no contact on the player. Havertz has just felt both players squeeze him and gestured to put in the and he's gone over. So it's the right decision for me. This is what I mean, guys. If players stop diving, then the penalties will go more their way. I'm glad the referees dismissed that. I've got to be honest. I have no preference which way this game goes either way, guys. But I'm fed up with seeing players diving. I really am. Where's the professional pride? Why would you want to walk off the field thinking that you've won, knowing that you've cheated to get an advantage? Would you not rather walk off the field knowing that you've just beat them outright by the fact that you're just a better team? That you didn't need to cheat to get an advantage? It bugs me, guys. It really does. I know if you're a club fan, you're going to take the bitter look. I get that. I've done it for my own team when they've cheated and dived or whatever. You accept it. It goes around. What goes around comes around, swings around about. But I don't like it, guys. And I'll even criticize my own team when they do it. I don't like it. I want to see players showing professional pride, wanting to win because they're the better player, because they're the better team, not trying to get an advantage by faking a foul or faking an injury or faking a dive or whatever. It's just not needed. Spoils the game for me, guys. Arsenal now on the attack as they come forward towards the edge of the United box. Shot comes in. And it's a timid shot as the goalkeeper manages to claim it. And now he plays the ball out as Arsenal now rushing to get bodies back behind the ball as United attacking at a pace down that far side. Rashford with the possession as he takes it towards the byline, cuts it back, as now United with the possession just on the edge of the Arsenal box, as they're just knocking it about on that far side to give Arsenal time to get bodies back behind the ball. Joey saying constructive criticism, yes, absolutely, but when it turns to pure hate, no. Well said, Joey. Well said, mate. Absolutely, totally agree with that, mate. Totally agree with that. Arsenal now winning the ball back as they play it out wide to this near side. Kept the ball in as they come forward now. Space to run into on this near side for Arsenal as they come towards the edge of the United box. United trying to get bodies back behind the ball as now Arsenal with a long crossfield ball out to that far side trying to find Saka as he does eventually win possession. But Arsenal's just missed the opportunity there as United now getting bodies back behind the ball. Don't get this. Both teams have done this, guys. Both teams have raced forward and then slowed down play on the edge of the box, giving the opposition time to get bodies back. I don't understand. And I'm saying this honestly, guys. I've seen both teams just do it. United did it a moment ago, and now Arsenal have just done it. Why? Why would you not take advantage of the fact that if you've hit them on the at pace and you've got them scrambling to get back behind the ball, take full advantage of it. Press your advantage. United now coming forward down the far side as they win the ball back, coming towards the edge of the Arsenal box. Ball played in as it's knocked away by Arsenal, but now Arsenal on the attack as they try to hit United on the counter attack, coming forward down that far side. As they play the ball into the middle now. United getting bodies back as the cross comes in and it's headed behind, and that will. What's he been booked for here? Oh, this challenge on Saka there. Was it Saka? Yeah, that's a red. Sorry, that is definitely a yellow card. Martinez booked for United. I think it was a challenge on Saka. He's gone lunging in, and it is a correct decision. And Anthony just going to ground here. I don't know if he's got an injury or he's just stopping the play while United sort themselves out with his sub. So we're about to see Harry Maguire coming on, I think. So thanks for that, Joey. Rich Pro Sports saying Arsenal are still developing. Hope Arteta is given time. Last season was brilliant. A hard act to follow. Yeah, I think you guys going to be a bit more difficult for you guys this season, isn't it? Because obviously you're going to have to. Obviously, he had some practice last season with the Europa League, but obviously the Champions League will be probably given more serious consideration. So we're having a substitution, Rashford coming off here for United. But yeah, United going to have to learn to balance that, playing 2 games a week with the Champions League kicking in this season for them. So Rashford coming off. I think it's Højlund coming on. Maguire coming on as Martinez comes off. So double substitution for United. So thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. Rich Pro Sports saying VAR. Yeah, we had the VAR check for that, mate. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Pro. Joey saying be foolish not to give Arteta time. I agree, mate. I like Arteta. Any Arsenal fans not being patient with Arteta after what he's just achieved last season, coming so close to challenging City. Well, they did challenge City, but obviously almost did it. I think he deserves all the respect in the world. I think that what he achieved last season deserves him time to he's doing the right things. It's not like the players are not playing for him. You can understand wanting to get a manager out if the players are not buying into his ideas, but you can see that they are. you can see that so there's no reason for Arsenal fans, as far as I'm concerned, to be calling for Arteta to go anytime soon. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Just had Arsenal with knock a shot wide. So ball's gone wide for Arsenal. And now we're waiting for the restart from the United goalkeeper, as he's just been booked for time wasting. So the United goalkeeper into the referee's book for time wasting. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be really appreciated. And if you have already, thank you very much. Now the ball played down that far side. As United now trying to get bodies back behind the ball as Arsenal build from the halfway line. Now playing it across the field as they play it out to this near side now. Space for Arsenal to take advantage, but United quickly coming across to press the ball as they try to close up that space. Now Arsenal play it back into the centre as they just keep United boxed into their own half of the field at the moment. As Arsenal play it out to that far side, just probing the United formation at the moment here, Arsenal. So, yeah, I agree, Joey. Well said, mate. Absolutely. So, Martinez now with the possession for Arsenal as he cuts it back. Now, ball crossed in from the edge of the box. And it's a good idea, but just an Arsenal player there just gone behind him and it's gone out for a goal kick to United. So we're coming up towards 70 minutes gone, guys. Still 1-1. Oh, this earpiece is driving me nuts today. It just keeps falling out my ear. See if that helps it stay. So ball played down this near side of the field as United trying to get on the attack now from the back as Arsenal come across the challenge for the ball and the ball knocked out of play for a United throw-in midway inside the Arsenal half. Ball throw-in taken now as United tried to work the ball into the box, but Arsenal doing well there defensively, managing to block off Holjan. I can't pronounce his name. Holjan, the United player. They're trying to get him behind, but Arsenal read it really well. And now Arsenal back with a possession as they kick the ball long down this near side from the goalkeeper. Intercepted by United as they head it back in the direction it come from. Now Arsenal forced to try and get bodies back as as United come forward. United playing it into the middle as they play it out wide to that far side now, trying to probe the Arsenal formation as now played back into the centre. Long crossfield ball out to this near side as clearly United trying to stretch the Arsenal formation at the moment. Now a cross comes into the box. It's deep as it goes out to Rashford on that far side. Rashford coming inside as he plays the ball in. And it's gone into, well, about 3 or 4 players there, right on the edge of the box, scrapping for that. Eventually it's knocked away. But I thought that was going to be in the back of the net then, the way Rashford made that run into the box. And he just cut it back. But as I say, the United player couldn't get the shot off because Arsenal's defensive players doing their job really well, closing down on that rapidly to stop United getting the shot off and managing to clear it up the field as United now coming forward again, but forced to come backwards as Arsenal come to press the ball. Now Arsenal force United back into their own half as they play it eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. So if you just joined us, guys, 72 minutes gone so far, 1-1. So Arsenal come to press the ball as United just knocking it about inside their own half. Arsenal trying to press United to get their finger out and play a bit faster. It's now the ball played forward by United as Arsenal challenge for it, winning it back. Now Arsenal with the possession as they play it out wide to that far side. Now coming forward into the United half as United quickly come across to try and press the ball. Arsenal play it all the way back to the centre circle as they now work it out to this near side. Coming forward as they work their way up the field. Now coming towards the edge of the United box on this near side. As United just shuffling players across. But Arsenal keeping the possession as they just knocking it about on this near side. Now playing it into the centre as they try to work through that congested formation. And eventually it's knocked out for a throw-in on this near side. Rich Paul Sports saying, I don't have a great issue with Harry McGinn being a fixture for England. Do you and Fanden viewers? Harry McGinn. Oh, United on the attack now as they quickly turn defence into attack. Now coming forward, Rashford in the box as he tries to get the shot off and it's knocked wide. And that will be a corner for United. McGinn. Is that the the Scottish lad that plays for Aston Villa? I don't remember his name being Harry though, or is that another player that I'm getting confused with? Oh, Harry Maguire. Sorry. I'm thinking of McGinn. I'm reading it wrong. My bad, Rich Bo. Sorry, I'll come to that in a minute. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. Arsenal now trying to hit United on the counter-attack as they race up the field, up towards the halfway line, coming forward into the United half. Played forward now. Oh, misplaced passes. United now winning it back. But that's the kind of momentum we want. We want to see that end-to-end spark. United now just slowing the game down as they with the possession on the halfway line. Now played out wide to this near side as Anthony with a really poor, casual, lazy pass forward there. He's just give it straight back to Arsenal. That is really poor, that from the United player there, Anthony. Literally just casually gave it straight back to Arsenal and no body language reaction of frustration or anything from him. That's not what you want to see from your own players. You want to see at least a little bit of frustration that they're annoyed with themselves for getting the pass wrong. So we're about to have a substitution for Arsenal. I'll come to your question in a minute, Rich Bo. So Arsenal about to make a double sub here. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Is he recovering from injury or something? Because I would have expected him to be starting. So Gabriel Jesus coming on. Havertz coming off. Fabio Vieira coming on. So it's a triple. Havertz, Zinchenko and Nakate coming off. Oh, missed it. Why does it come up so frustrating that it comes up so quick and you don't get time to read it? Honest, 3 players. How are you meant to read that? I mean, even the fastest reader in the world couldn't read that quick enough. These media companies, honest, just glance it up, glance it out. They think you're a robot, don't they? And you can, like take a screenshot of it with your brain. Honest. How can you read 6 names in a matter of 5 seconds of seeing it? United now on the attack down that far side. It's played out to Rashford. Now Rashford coming into the box. As Arsenal again with some good defending. Starting to frustrate Rashford. Rashford looking the most hungry of the United players, if I'm honest, guys. Sorry, Rich Paul. So, yeah, Rich Paul say Harry Maguire. Sorry, my bad. I read it wrong. I'm thinking of McGinn for Aston Villa. My bad, mate. I think that was because talking to some of you guys about him the other day. Oh, Arsenal now coming forward as they come towards the edge of the box. and it's cut out by United as now they clear their lines, playing it up, but now it's intercepted by Arsenal as they try to play it forward, but then it's intercepted by United. United now knock it out to that far side as Rashford coming forward towards the edge of the Arsenal box as he gets the ball just stuck underneath his feet, and again he finds himself frustrated as he had space to run into there, but as he slowed himself down coming towards the edge of the Arsenal box, he just got the football stuck underneath his feet a little bit, and that gave that few split seconds for Arsenal defenders to get better positioned to block the shot. So Arsenal now playing out from the back. The game just sparked into life all of a sudden, hasn't it, in the last 5 minutes? No, I don't have a problem with Harry Maguire being in the England team, mate. Let's be honest, we haven't got a lot. I know we not got loads of options in defence, have we? I know we got a scattering of decent defenders, but England have always had that problem. There's always somewhere in that back line where they're stronger and they've got plenty of options, and somewhere where they're a little bit weaker. And they haven't got as much options. So yeah, I think for the time being, at least, mate, Harry Maguire has to be in the England team. Although I'm not sure about him being the captain. I think that's another debate, though. But thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. So we've got the ball out on that far side now for a throw into Arsenal. So Arsenal now with the throw in just inside the United half of the field, close to the halfway line. As now it's played long. Gabriel Jesus now picking up the possession as he comes racing into the United box, but smothered out on that far side with some decent defending by United as they stay man to man. Now Arsenal still with a possession though, as the ball on this near side now. United coming across to press the ball. Rich Ball Sports saying, come on, Arsenal, come on, Arsenal. Thanks for that, mate. So, yeah, you guys are allowed to support whichever you want. If you're new to the channel, though, guys, just remember I am neutral when it comes to UK clubs, apart from my own, which you guys can forgive me for that. I support my own club when they're playing. But, yeah, most games in the UK, when UK clubs come up against each other, I try to be neutral as possible for you guys. Arsenal now with the possession as they come forward, trying to work through the United formation, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball played in. Oh, and Arsenal, how has he missed that? Arsenal playing the ball right in behind the United defence. Got the shot off, but it was directly right at the goalkeeper. If he'd just knocked it left or right slightly, that would have been a goal. Ball cleared up the field. It's now United coming forward. They play a crossfield ball out to that far side. But yeah, as I say, no preference from me, guys, who wins this. I just want to see goals. The more goals, the better. That's why we love the game, innit? So United just with the possession at the moment on the halfway line. Can't believe Arsenal just missed that. That was a sitter. That was an absolute sitter. But it's easy for us to sit here and criticise, isn't it, guys, when you've got that split second to decide which way you direct it. You know, it's like I say, it's easier for us to criticise when it's that. But yeah, I'm sure the player will be frustrated that he didn't just slot it left or right rather than down the middle and it in the goalkeeper. So United just slowing the game down again, knocking it about on the halfway line. Rich Pro Sports saying, I am determined to give Arsenal time. Time and patience seems to be almost dirty word. I'd be disappointed with a draw today, though. Really? Would you be disappointed? Fair enough, mate. Well, yeah, I could understand disappointment with a draw because obviously at home advantage, you want to try and get the 3 points. So yeah, can totally understand that, Rich Paul. But I don't know. We're not getting a sense of what United. as I'm sure you know, Rich Paul, with your own team as well. You guys have. I know that Arsenal fans have said it a few times in the past. Which Arsenal are you going to get this season? But I think we can apply that. I think we're going to get a good Arsenal this season. After what you guys did the last season, I think we're going to get a good Arsenal this season. That question isn't directed though at Arsenal. What I'm trying to make the point is, you guys in the past have had seasons like that where you don't know what you're going to get from your team. You At the minute, you guys know what you're going to get. You're going to get pace, you're going to get hard work, you're going to get hungry players, and you're going to get players showing ambition to achieve success. But when we look at United, I don't think we can say that. With United, there's still big question marks about their team, even from the United fans, questioning whether they have got the right players to to live up to what United fans would expect of their team from looking at from the expectation of previous history and stuff like that. So, yeah. But for me, Arsenal definitely on the up, but question marks still to be had from United. They've still got their mistakes in them, haven't they? We've seen it. Like I say, guys, if you're a United fan or an Arsenal fan, I am not having a go at your club. I'm just giving objective and constructive criticism where it's needed, an objective opinion. So, about to have a double substitution here, guys, for United. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. And then thank you very much if you have already. So Garnacho going off for United. So Evans coming on. And I didn't see who was the other sub there. Ball played down that far side as now Gabriel getting in behind the United ball defence as he plays the ball into the box. United challenging for it. It's knocked away, but Arsenal picking up the pieces on that far side. Ball crossed into the box. It's deep as it deflects away out to this near side. But Arsenal pick up the pieces. Now Arsenal coming again towards the edge of the box. Arsenal challenging as Wan-Bissaka gets a foot in, but it's gone behind, and that's going to be a corner to Arsenal on this near side. But yeah, well said, Rich Post Sports. Agree with that. Rich Post Sports also saying Arsenal will get another couple of chances in this game. It's the Arsenal way. Yeah, I agree. You guys will probably get another few chances trying to turn the screw right now as well, mate. So Arsenal with a corner on this near side. Corner comes in. It's knocked away up the field as Arsenal pick up the pieces, playing it back to the halfway line as they now build again. And United able to push players up the field a little bit as Arsenal just knock it back to the goalkeeper. Joey's saying great chance there. Oh, yeah, Joey, yeah, absolutely, mate. You well said. What I think you're referring there to the Arsenal chance, weren't you, where it blasted it at the keeper. But all he needed to do was just play it a little bit left, little bit. But like I say, it's easy for us to say that sitting here, guys, isn't it? When you're in that zone in a split second time and you've got to make the decision quick. I'm sure the players sometimes get frustrated as much as we do, if not more. But yeah, well said, Joey. Arsenal now with the possession in the middle of the park as they knock it out wide to this near side, keeping United boxed into their own half at the moment. As now United try to challenge for the ball, and they do, and win it back. Now United playing the ball long as they try to hit Arsenal on the counter-attack. Ball played forward here as they come racing into the Arsenal box. Arsenal defending really well there as they challenge and win the ball back. Clean challenge as Ten Hag going nuts on the touchline, but obviously we know that managers are always going to claim for any challenge in the box, whether it's a foul or not. But that, to me, looked like some really good, clean defending there from Arsenal. As United almost able to flip the script. Now Arsenal with the possession again as they come forward up to the halfway line. Nice one, Joey. Well said, mate. Rich Ball Sports saying, I told you more to come. Yep, I didn't never doubt it, mate. Never doubted it. Arsenal now with the possession. I'd say play it forward. Joey, laugh out loud, Rich Ball. Yeah, nice run, Joey. And now Arsenal play the ball forward down the middle as United challenging for it there, winning it back. Referee says no foul. As now United trying it. Oh, they've got it in behind now. Space to run into as it comes into the box. United have scored. Slotted it right down the middle past the goalkeeper. And it's into the back of the net from Garnacho. Well, is it a smash and grab from United? Well, I've got to say it, guys. Yeah, Arsenal have looked the better team through the majority of the game, holding more possession. But I said it at the beginning of the game, guys. If you do not make the possession count, you cannot complain. And even though Arsenal have looked the better of the two teams overall, they haven't made it count when they've been in front of goal. They haven't been ruthless enough in front of goal. You could argue that maybe it's a harsh way to do it, but like I say, Arsenal have had plenty of opportunities. They just haven't been ruthless enough in front of goal, if you ask me, guys. And we're going to have a VAR check for this offside. Will this go United's way, or is it going to be a reprieve for Arsenal? It's inches. It's offside. I think it's going to be given as offside. It's been ruled off. So it's been given as offside, literally, because I think he's got a bit of his beard offside. So a bit of his beard is offside, and it's been ruled out. I want to see that, just how much, because that looked really marginal, to be fair. Literally, really marginal. So thanks, Joey. Rich Ball Sports saying, Gaz, Joey, one and all, the hardest thing in football is to score goals. A great example there with Saka. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for that, Rich Ball Sports. I've got to agree with you there. One of the hardest things in football is scoring the goals. As United have also just had a reminder of as well. So we've got a challenge here further up the field as Gabriel Jesus been given a yellow card for the challenge on the United player there. I can't see which player it was. 8 minutes added on time, guys, at the end of this second half. 8 minutes. So thanks for that, Rich Bo. Dave Shield saying, I'm still holding out for my 4-2. Thank you very much for that, Dave. I thought you'd gone, mate. I thought you'd gone. But thank you very much for that, Dave. I think he's going to be tight for that now, mate. We've only 8 minutes to go. But it's been an interesting game, hasn't it, though, to be fair? But yeah, I'm sure we'll get a high-scoring game at some point in the next few weeks, Dave. I'm sure we will, mate. Now, United with the possession as they chip the ball forward from the halfway line as Arsenal intercept it. Now Arsenal playing the ball forward, looking to try and get in behind that United defence. But Saka was a couple of yards away from the defence there, so gave him too much to do. And now United come again as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Rashford with the ball as Arsenal come to press the ball. And Rashford plays it back to Maguire as Maguire plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So thanks for that, Dave. Joey saying good. Rich Bo. Thanks, Joey. So United now playing the ball forward up towards the halfway line. It's now a long crossfield ball out to that far side. It's now United on the attack as they come towards the edge of the Arsenal box. Played forward, but it's cut out by Arsenal as they win it back momentarily. And then United challenging for it, and now we've got a foul on the far side. So free kick to Arsenal just outside their box on that far side of the field. Joey saying laugh out loud, Dave. Nice one, Joey. Now Arsenal with the possession on the far side as United come across to challenge it. So thank you, Joey. Uh, Glasgow Rangers, how you doing, mate? Glasgow Rangers saying, sorry, Gaz, can't stay. I've had tragic news. Uh, okay, mate. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that's nothing too serious, but can't be remedied anyway. So no worries. Thank you very much for dropping in, Glasgow Rangers. But yeah, totally. If you've got something and if you've got a family crisis or something going on, mate, yeah, totally understandable. You get yourself off and deal with that, mate. Thank you very much for dropping in. Always good to see you, mate. Hope it's something that can be remedied. Really sorry to hear that. So Arsenal now with the possession as they play the ball out to that far side. Now he's coming to press the ball as Arsenal now trying to work through the press, coming towards the edge of the United box. United challenging at every opportunity, but Arsenal managed to keep it as now they knock it out wide to this near side, coming into the box as the ball cut back as United trying to win back possession, but some scrappy challenges going in here as United win it back on this near side, but Arsenal come across the challenge for it, winning it back. Now they're getting behind. Cross comes into the box as it's knocked away, and now Arsenal still with the possession. And eventually it's knocked away out to this near side for a throw in. So, yeah, best wishes to you, Glasgow Rangers. As I say, hope that's something that can be remedied. Dave saying, Glasgow Rangers, hope you're okay, mate. Sorry for your news. Thank you, Dave. Absolutely, mate. Well said. Arsenal now coming towards the edge of the box as they still with a possession on this near side. Ball crossed in. It's headed away by United. Arsenal now picking up the pieces outside the box as they keep the pressure on now, keeping United boxed in to their own half as they play it out wide to this near side. Now it's played back inside as they eventually work it out to that far side. United quickly shifting players across to press the ball as now Arsenal tried to chip the ball over the top and do. Jesus with the possession now. Oh, now a shot from distance and it's gone well over the bar. I think it might have took a deflection though on the way through. So thanks for that, Dave. Well said, mate. Top man. GB saying you're looking a bit green today, Rangers. Okay, GB. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, normally I would happily encourage the banter, but obviously if he's got some family problems or something going on, then it's obviously not the best appropriate time. But thanks for that, GB. Joey saying sorry to hear that, G. Oh, Arsenal now with a corner. As the corner comes in. Oh, and Reese's put it in the back of the net. Arsenal have found the winner. Well, would you have it? Smash and grab it to Arsenal's end. Oh, would you believe it, guys? Well, I've got to be honest. It To me, it looks a little bit more well deserved because Arsenal have been the team going for the win more than United. In fairness, so the corner came in. It was deep as oh, it's a beautiful goal. Really beautiful goal. In at the near post. Goalkeeper tried to keep it out, but he got a hand to it, but it's bounced in off his hand and gone into the back of the net. But it was hit with such venom that I think the goalkeeper was always going to struggle to claw that away. So Arsenal with the lead. Joey saying, sorry to hear that, GR. Get yourself off. Absolutely well said, Joey. Best wishes are with him. Um, so thanks for that, Joey. Rich Post saw goal, saying goal. Rich Post Sports saying goal. Absolutely, yep. Thanks for that, mate. Well, it's been coming in fairness. It has been coming in fairness, guys. United have tried too much in this game to slow the game down. So it was coming, and I think off the balance of play, I think Arsenal would have do deserve the win more than United. They've looked for it, they've wanted it, they've fought for it. But in fairness, United have not shown that same hunger and desire to try and win the game. Rich Pro Sports said, I told you Rich Pro Sports knows his football. Well, you know your own team, mate. I'll give you that. You know your own team, but I'm at the same time, mate, we all know our own team, but we also can sometimes get it wrong as well. But Rich Paul Sports there saying, told you, Rich Paul Sports knows his football. Fanden, a pleasure being here to witness this battling effort by the Gunners. It's a pleasure to have you here, mate. Always a pleasure to have you here. But yeah, we're watching that, Rich Paul. With, if you come across as like that, watch that, mate. Some YouTubers, some people on YouTube about to come and jump on that when you're wrong. That's what people do in it on YouTube. They wait for you to make claims about being correct about this and correct about that, and then they'll jump on you when you make a mistake. So yeah, just a bit of friendly advice, Rich Bo Sports, mate. You don't want to get yourself into that kind of headache where fans are coming on looking for you to catch you out with things that you say. But yeah, I can totally understand the confidence there from Rich Paul Sports as he's buzzing about his own team taking the lead. Arsenal now knocking the ball up the field as Arsenal on the under the cosh here as United trying to find a response. And now long ball forward up into the Arsenal box. It's headed away. As now Arsenal on the attack as they're trying to hit. Oh, they're going to hit Arsenal. United on the counter attack here. As Gabriel Jesus comes into the box and he's scored, but I don't think it's going to count. I think he's going to get an offside for that, guys. If that counts, I'll be shocked because it looked like he was offside to me. But Arsenal have scored the third. The question is it going to count? Well, I'm interested to see if this goal's going to stand and could it stand? Should it stand? Because we're actually, it's supposed to be 8 minutes added on time. We're now actually on 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. So I'm sure United going to be complaining about that. Reach Pro Sports saying, no jumping here, Gaz. Haha. Well, you're allowed to jump, mate. It's your own team. It's your own team. You're allowed to get excited, in fairness. You. Sorry, guys. My typical. My screen has just gone off. Sorry, just I've got one of them dodgy screens that it times itself out sometimes. And what a time for it to time itself out because it doesn't detect it. Oh, you know, Why can't we go back to the old-fashioned TVs where you had to press it to turn it on and off? It catches me out this all the time. What is going on here? Sorry, guys. My screen just timed out. Coming back on now. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. Damn. What the? So that goal does stand, guys, and the full-time whistle has gone. Sorry, I missed that. The screen went off there at the end. My bad, guys. My bad. Sorry about that. So, yeah, it's finished. Arsenal 3, United 1. That was quite surprising. I'm surprised that final goal. I couldn't see the replays, guys, as my screen went off. But, yeah, I'm surprised that third goal stood, to be fair, guys, as Arsenal looked to me like Gabriel Jesus was marginally offside, but like I said, I'd have to look it back up on the replay. My screen went off, so apologies about that, guys. So Rich Bo Sports saying, here we go. Thanks for that, mate. Joey's saying, give over Rich Bo, but give over Rich Bo, but you're jumping all around the house, laugh out loud. I should imagine so, Joey. Yep, you're probably right, mate. I should imagine so. So thanks for that, mate. Dave saying, thanks, Gaz, Stevie, and all. Enjoyed the rest of your weekend. Absolutely. And you, Dave, thank you, mate. Always good to have you involved, Dave. Always appreciate your company, mate. And same to you, mate. Hope you're feeling okay today. And yeah, more. I don't know if you're on social media, Dave. But you're very much welcome to drop me a follow on social media if you wish, and I'll follow you back if you need a friend to talk to with, obviously, whatever it is that you've got. I know you said the other day you had some bad news about your health or something. So if you need a friend to talk to, mate, you're always welcome to message me on social media. So, yeah, but thank you, Dave. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. Always a pleasure. So, guys, let's quickly have a look at the match stats for this one and see how it's gone in numbers. So, here we go. Oh, I've done the wrong one there, guys. Sorry, my bad. Oh, that's because it's just the screen just knackered up on me there. It's lost me train of thought. Sorry, guys. That's not the one we want, is it? We want this one. Where is it? That one. We want that one. We want that one, don't we? So, as you guys can see, it's ended 3-1 to Arsenal. And to be fair, in my opinion, I think they deserved it. They were hunting for it. They wanted it more. United was trying to slow the game down. So for me, I think the better team won really in the end because, like I say, United just too slow. trying to slow the game down, not showing enough hunger to get forward and create problems. So yeah, for me, Arsenal deserved winners this afternoon. No bias, just an honest opinion. So total shots, guys: 17 for Arsenal, 10 for United. Shots on target: 5 for Arsenal, 2 for United. Possession: 55% for Arsenal, 45% for United. Passes: 531 for Arsenal, 456 for United. Pass accuracy: 87% for Arsenal, 84% for Man United. Fouls so far: 8 for Arsenal, 7 for United. Yellow cards: 2 against Arsenal, 3 against United. Red cards: none, thankfully. Offsides: 2 against Arsenal and 1 against Man United. Corners: 12 for Arsenal, 3 for United. So that's how the game went in numbers. I'll come to the chat very shortly, guys. Let me just quickly give you guys an update on how the other results have gone today. In the Premier League, earlier it finished Crystal Palace 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 0. And as we know, Arsenal winning this one 3-1 against United. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, in the Old Firm, it finished Rangers 0, Celtic 1, Aberdeen 0, Hibernian 2, and Hearts of Midlothian 0, Motherwell 1. So that's how it turned out in the the Scottish Premiership and the English Premier League. So let's go to the chat and see what you guys are saying before I jump off. So thanks for that, Dave. As I say, mate, hope that's of interest to you. Joey's saying, you too, Dave. Absolute nice one, Joey. Top stuff. Positive vibes. Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Rich Bo Sports saying, Joey, I picked up a groin strain playing badminton yesterday. A real lack of jumping about. Delighted for the Gunners. Man U and Ten Hag have work ahead. Premier League is a tough league. Absolutely, yeah, totally agree with that, Rich Paul Sports. Hope your badminton injury heals up quick, mate. Yeah, that certainly would take the spring out of your step, wouldn't it, mate? So yeah, Rich Paul Sports. We wish you well with your injury, mate, and hope you make a speedy recovery, and then you can get back to jumping around your living room for your beloved Arsenal. And I'm sure you're looking forward to that. So, yeah, best wishes to you, Rich Bolt, with your injury. Stevie saying, thanks, Dave. You too. Absolutely nice one, Stevie. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. So, yeah, not much more from you guys as the chat's quiet today. So I might as well jump off and go and do a bit of other stuff. But thank you to all you guys that come in today. Really appreciated. Hope you've had a fantastic weekend. I look forward to hopefully catching up with you guys some more in the next few days with more live streams. Going to be really active on the channel soon, guys, in the next couple of weeks as I start to try and increase my efforts. I've had to ease off for the last couple of weeks because of work commitments, but hopefully hoping one more week of craziness with my work, and then the week after it should start to calm down a little bit. So hopefully I'm going to be able to give the channel a bit more attention than I have been able to in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, that's it from me for now, guys. Wish you all a very positive week next week, guys. Hope you all have a really good week next week. Stay safe and well. Thank you to all you guys that have come and dropped your comments in and got involved in the chat. Always a love and appreciate the positive vibes from you guys. But for me, for now, that's it. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you again soon.